There we go. Hi.
My gosh,
I
I'm
have
so
so much
scared.
trouble with Instagram.
No, no worries. How are you?
I'm good. How are
Good.
you? You got some sun on your face? I'm so
I know.
jealous.
I know. I was just sitting outside. I have like marks on my forehead from my hat.
What's the temperature there today?
I exit. I probably it's in the high 70s.
Okay. I was just telling people before you joined that it's beautiful here today. It's like 51.
Mm.
But we've had such cold temperatures this year that I'll take it.
That is sweat t-shirt weather for sure, especially in Minnesota where I'm originally from. I
Right.
mean, if it hits like 40, even 35, people are like foregoing their winter coats. Crazy.
That's definitely the best part of the negatives. Like we get that cold snap every year. It's brutal in the moment, but then it just makes all the above zero temperatures just feel like
I
summertime.
know.
And I'm like, oh, I have my fall coat on today instead of my heavy parka. So
Exactly.
yeah, it's a win-win, I guess.
For sure.
So I guess introduce yourself. Tell the people where a little bit about your real estate background and market that you serve.
Okay. So I'm in Tucson, Arizona. I have been licensed since 2009. I've had my broker's license since 2014, and I run a small team of full-time agents in the Tucson area. So been going at it for 15 years now. It's crazy.
Time flies, right?
Yeah, when you're having fun.
So Tucson area, do you go kind of, I guess, I don't know a lot about the outskirts of Tucson. So are there little towns around it, or is it kind of on its own and then you have some distance between the next major area?
No, it's kind of like a hodgepodge of a few.
Oh, can't hear you. Hold on. I don't know if that's my connection or yours. Can you hear me? Hello? Hold on a second. There
There.
we go.
Okay.
There we go.
So, as I was saying, my little limit came up. I have a timer on my Instagram that doesn't allow me to
Oh,
stay on it for
oh,
more than
gotcha.
an hour a day or something. So, sorry about that.
No, you're good.
Um, but yeah, we have Oro Valley and Marana, which are kind of our northwest towards Phoenix suburbs. And then we have Green Valley and Sahuarita, which are kind of our south going toward Nogales suburbs. And then everything else in the middle is pretty much Tucson.
Okay.
So
You do
we're
all
about
of
a
it.
million people if we kind of include
Okay.
everything. Yeah.
So, what are some of the big attractions to Tucson?
I would say hiking. We're a very fitness oriented community. So there's a lot of hiking, cycling. Like cyclists will come here and tour for or train for the Tour de France.
Okay.
And
I've
we
definitely seen
have,
a lot of people on bikes when I've been there, so that makes sense.
yeah, it's super bike friendly. We have 330 days of sunshine. So, if you do the math, there's about 4 weeks of monsoon that we get every year, which is our big rain storm that comes through in late July, most of August. And we'll get all of our rain at once. Um, so the natural landscape here is pretty cool. The saguaro cactus retains water inside for the rest of the year. Like all it needs is that one big rainstorm.
That's
So it's pretty cool.
amazing. It's such a different landscape. It's so
I know it
gorgeous.
was hard for me to get used to at first when I moved here because I grew up in Minnesota. So
Right. Right.
when I came
It's
here, it
very
was like there's no
yeah.
there's no grass. But the longer I live here, the more green it is to me.
Right.
There's
Well,
actually a
and
lot
it's
of
just
green.
a different kind of gorgeous. Like you
Yeah,
appreciate it for what it
for
is.
sure.
Yeah. So if somebody is looking to relocate to the area, what are a few things they should know? Pros and cons or just general info that you think would be helpful to have?
Mm. We are like Tucson is a very chill place. Like the pace of life in Tucson is very, very chill, you know. So I think some of the feedback I get from people that come from the East Coast or even the Midwest is that like they're used to, if they have a meeting at 9 o'clock, like the person's there at 8:45, and in Tucson it's kind of like if you arrive at 9:05, like you're on time, you know, like it's
Okay.
just very like, you know. But I love the thing I do love about Tucson is that you can come here and really be whoever you want to be.
Okay.
Like I know it sounds kind of corny, but it's a very welcoming um community. We're very eclectic. There's lots of, you know, artists and musicians and um small business owners. And then there are massive companies here that employ tons of engineers, and there's a huge medical community. And we have the University of Arizona here with, and you know, they put the rover on Mars. And so we have a lot of innovative technology and forward thinking advancements. And then there's a lot of like retirees
Right.
and, you know, a chill sort of like vacation resort style feel
Right.
to it. We have great golf. There's, you know, a lot of really good golf courses. People come here for that. We have a good seasonal community in the winters. So, but I really,
Oh, did it give you a timer again? I can't hear you. There we
I
go.
was getting a phone call. People just kind of do. Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Okay.
I can. You're good.
Okay. But yeah, I was just saying that people can really just do their own thing. Like it's like a, you know, in Minnesota where I'm from, you get into an elevator or you're in the same grocery store aisle as someone and you're like compelled to tell them your whole life story or be like, hey, like, yeah, da, 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 and strike up conversation. So that was hard for me to get used to because here people kind of, because it's such a transient state, like people kind of come transplant from different
Right.
places.
Keep to
There's not,
themselves more.
yeah, it's a little bit more like, I don't really know if you're here for good or here for today or what's
Right.
going on. But
Passing through.
yeah, but
Yeah.
like I bring that Minnesota energy to the cash register. Like I'll just like strike up the conversation with the clerk and she's like, oh, you're talking to me about my day, you know? But it's not snobby. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's just a very
Right.
unique sort of like, you know, you're not going to be judged if you're out in your sweatpants, and you're probably going to get a lot of compliments if you're put together for the day because we just
Yeah.
don't see that very
Right.
often.
Well, we have a huge population in Montana that are snowbirds every year to Arizona, Phoenix, Scottsdale,
Yeah.
Tucson. So that's a very well traveled flight.
Yeah.
And I've done it I'm not a snowbird. I would like to be, but
Well,
I've
yeah,
definitely done
I
that
was going to
flight
say
enough.
you have a place here, right?
Yep, I do, but I'm only there like twice a year. It's
Yeah.
mostly a rental, but yeah, but there's a lot of people here that have a place in Arizona that they either frequent or they use it intermittently from time to time because it's a really easy trip.
Yeah. Cool.
It's
I
nice
need
to
to
get in the
make it up
sunshine.
there.
Yes, you need to, for sure. You'll fit in great. I think in general people are very friendly here. I think same thing. Like you have a lot of people coming from different places, but in general, I've found everyone to be very welcoming and kind and friendly. So
Nice.
there's not a lot of people keeping to themselves, in my opinion. But
Yeah.
yeah. So if I was passing through for the day or I'm just in town visiting quickly, hi. What would you tell me I need to go do or see or eat or drink? What's something I must check out?
Hmm. Well, it depends on the time of year for sure, but
Okay.
I'd say we're known for our restaurants, like our food
Right.
culture. We're recognized by UNESCO as a city of gastronomy, so we've just like really climbed the ranks in terms of people's expectations of our cuisine. And so I would say eat some tacos.
Yeah.
Um, the ones that are just like on the side of the road are usually the best.
Okay.
Just like pull up and wreck.
Yeah,
Um,
on the big one
hit
that's
a little hike,
a short
you know, like get into nature.
together.
Like, would you say
And
Canyon is a good spot, or like Mount Lemon, or is
Mount
there a
Lemon
lot of hidden
is,
gems?
yeah, Mount Lemon is definitely a moment. You wouldn't think that you could see or have like pine trees and snow
Yes.
and things like
Feel
that
like
in
you're
the
home
desert.
again.
But yeah, if I want to get my little touch of Minnesota, I can head up there in the winter after a rainstorm.
Yeah.
But my favorite hikes are the ones that are actually really accessible to
Okay.
town. Sabino
Okay.
Canyon's great because you park and then
Hmm.
there's a big paved path and you can like branch off to a bunch of different hikes in there,
Okay.
you know?
Hmm.
But it can tend to be a little busy and you have to walk for a while to get onto the trail, in my opinion. So
Okay.
I like Pima
Oh,
Canyon.
okay.
It's a really easy urban setting, so you can, be there in 20 minutes it's a 10-mile in and out hike, so you can turn around at any time. There's beautiful views of the city. And you get tucked back into this little crevice. So there's
Okay.
sometimes water there, but Pima Canyon is a really good one that I
Okay.
like.
I'm going to put that one on my list.
Hmm. Yeah, it's a good one.
Awesome. Well, thank you for taking the time to chat with me on a Sunday. If
Yeah.
somebody is moving to the area, is Instagram the best way to get in touch with you, or what would you say?
Yeah, they could DM me, Tucson Agent.
Okay, sounds good.
That
Well,
works.
thank you for taking the time again, and it's good to see your face. And I'm
It's good to see
sure,
you.
I don't know, it might be May. I'm shooting for May. I'll make a trip out there,
Okay.
so I'll keep you posted.
Let me know.
All
We'll
right.
get some tacos and go on a hike.
Yes, sounds great.
Thanks for having me,
All right.
Nicole.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
I'll see you soon.
All right. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.